soldiers, this song is to you. I salute for you. To all the troops, I salute. I give thanks to you. I'm standing tall because of you. With liberty. DoubleKBeats, DoubleK Productions. I am back with you in Presonus Studio 1-4. Studio 1-4, man. I told you I was gonna get it, so I got it. But anyway, this tutorial, I just want to go ahead and show y'all a trick to the 2-track instrumental. You might be seeing it right now, just nothing too major, real quick tutorial, as you've seen. But just want to show y'all this, put some content up to show y'all that I'm coming. I've been on vacation so I've been off hiatus on this, but I'm back. I'm putting it up and showing y'all something, and I didn't forget about the specialty that I got for y'all. It's just that's gonna take me a while, and I'm gonna explain more about that in my live video. So y'all stay tuned to the live video. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time me post something. So with all that being said, thank you for tuning in. Let me show y'all a quick little way to get these vocals sounding good. Now, when this is only when you record. When you start recording, like if you have a recording studio or whatnot, and you about to lay your vocals down, this is not getting vocals from somebody and trying to gain stage, because I know y'all gonna hit me with that. Well, that's part of gain stage. Well, okay, whatever you want to call it, but this is what I like to do. So I don't need to gain stage my vocals because I track them in as low as possible. I track them in as like I said, as low as possible. So what I need to gain stage is not clipping or anything like that. So this is the way I like to do it. Let's go ahead and play the vocals. And I got a lot going on, so sorry for the clicks and pops in it. It's just I got too much plugins, too much processing. So anyway, now let's clean them up. Let me show you. I salute, I give thanks to you. I'm standing tall because of you. With liberty and justice for all, to all the soldiers that's fighting that war. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot. You got my support on my heart. I'm thankful for you and all that you do. Come on, let us all salute. Anyway, this is my song titled Salute. It's available on iTunes. The link would be down below. It's Salute. It's supporting all the troops out there. It's supporting all the veterans, man. I love making songs like this. I love making meaningful songs and stuff like that. If you haven't noticed, End of the Road is the same way, just making meaningful things for people to relate to. So this song supports, I can get it out, supports all the troops. So make sure y'all go stream it on iTunes, stream it on Google Play and all Spotify and all that. It's good and good, ready to go. It's mastering and all that. So just to support your troops, man. I dropped it on 4th of July. What's the best way to drop it? It's on 4th of July. It's the 8th right now. So that's the best way to drop this song. Salute to the troops, man. Anyway, jumping into this instrumental right here. This instrumental. Let's bring the instrumental up. This is what I want to show y'all. Quick little trick. Let's bring it back to 0. It ain't 0, that's plus. We don't need a plus, and we need a 0. All right. Now, let's go ahead and solo the beat. When I play this beat, as you see the wave files right now, and that indicates this beat is mastered. So, with that being mastered, you might been recording your beats, because however you get your beats, if you just get them off YouTube, this is how it's gonna look, because somebody done mastered their beat. But if you done got it from somebody or whatever, and you done worked it out, paid for it, you probably not get it this loud. But this beat is mastered. This is my beat. I made the beat, so I mastered it. That way, when I brought it in here, all I had to do is bring it down it and make it sound good with my vocals. So that's why. Oh, yeah, I could have used the stems, but I didn't feel like doing all that. I mixed it already, so I don't need to use the stems. It sounds good to me. I can get my vocals sounding good. All right, play the beat. the verse part. Let's bring you to the hook part. See how loud it is. So with that, what I have done was I brought a VU meter on here. Basically, like I said, you're gonna call it gain staging. Yes, I get your gain stage the instrumental. So with that, I brought that to 12. I play. It's giving me red. I don't want that red. So what I'm gonna do to get my vocals when I track in to sound good, already sit right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring them levels down, and I'm gonna do that on here without touching the faders. That way, when I touch the faders, it sounded good. Let's bring that to 0. That's why I wasn't too. You see the master is hitting exactly. RMS is probably sitting right there at 6. So to record vocals on something like that, you're going to be really turning them vocals up, so you're really going to be hitting that red. So basically, like I said, I gain stage the instrumental because I mastered the beat, and I want that beat to sound sit right, a little low, that way my vocals could sit right. And that VU meter, put it right on point. Now when I turn everything back on, it's gonna be right on point. You feel me? See, it being that low, my verse, when I was rapping it, I start to rise up as the beat start rising up. That way, if the beat was too loud, I'll start getting louder instead of just flowing. Like, as you heard, as the beat start getting rising, like it's supposed to do, transitions of the beat, you start transitioning your verse. But if it was too damn loud, I'd have been, you get what I'm saying? So that's a quick little trick to do when you're tracking in your vocals. And this is just to record your vocals. I mean, if you mixing somebody else or get something from somebody else, you want to gain stage the whole thing. But basically in this, I just messed with this instrumental because it was just too loud. It's too loud to track in vocals on because you're going to be extra loud trying to match that instrumental. So turn down the instrumental at first, bring down the fader a little bit, and there, start tracking in your vocals. And yes, it's gonna be muddy. You're gonna have to clean up your vocals and all that. You know the deal on that. Ain't no trick to that. That's just one quick little trick that I do when I track in my vocals on the instrumental, especially if it's mastered good like that. I mean, some big instrumentals is not mastered at all, so you might not have to do that. But in this case, that's a trick. Do it. It's gonna work. I promise you. This is DoubleKBeats. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I post something. Link down below to the troops. Salute. We all salute you, man. Hopefully you do too, man. Red, white, and blue. Yeah, let me play that for y'all. White and blue. This is my country true. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. So salute to the troops, man. I'm just here just clowning with y'all boys. But real talk, that's a trick. That's the thing you would do to your instrumental again. Sound good, man. Makes your vocals sound good. And I'll be back with another tutorial. I promise you this special, and I'll be back with that. Thank you.